Oh, we here. Hold on. Set that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know niggas sipping. Oh yeah, peep that head. You feel me? By the way, y'all see the cut? Y'all see the lineup and all that? I did that shit myself, but hold on. Let me see. Let me see the audio good and all that. Then we gonna get into it. You feel me? Feel me? Oh yeah, by the way. Wait. Alright, mic test, hold on. Mic test, 1, 2. Mic test, what it do? Whoa. Ah. Oh yeah, alright, yeah. Alright, man, we back, man. We back again with another one. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, let me get a little comfy. When it come to me making my videos, I want all y'all niggas to know I don't do no edits. I don't edit my shit. You feel me? We doing it straight raw and straight just getting to it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Bye, man. We here. Peace be to the God. Hold on. Peace be to the gods on earth. Peace be. Hold on. Fucking up my own intro. Hey, yo. Peace be to the gods on earth. J Ben's the light to Hootie Jar. We here. The Godhead. Getting wavy. You know what I'm saying? Cut the locks off. But you know, the waves is coming in little by little. Give me another month or two. You feel me? Give me another month or two and it's over. Give me another month or two. Give me another month or two and it's over. What is born? Give me another month or two and it's over. What is born? Hold on. Yeah, it's valid. Yeah, we sipping, boy. We sipping too. I just started sipping. I ain't saucy or nothing. But you know, again, we sipping a little bit though. You feel me? The spirit told me to go get a little sip, get a little drink. Yeah, they what I'm saying. All right, but anyways, so peace be to the guys, man. So the title of this video is Free Will Exists and Doesn't Exist at the Same Time. You feel me? I really, and side track, whatever, I really want to start making consistent videos. You know what I'm saying? I know I stay saying that, but I just be on just other shit. But I really want to start making consistent videos. So every single day, I'm gonna be on it. Let's get it, man. But anyway, so this is something that came to me earlier in the day. Something I was just thinking about after my workout earlier today. That free will exists and doesn't exist at the same time. Now, what do I mean by this? And also, in this discourse, in this video, along with getting the understanding of free will existing and not existing at the same time, you'll also get a lot of insight and a lot of wisdom into for your own life and into this reality that you find yourself in and all that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, right? So free will exists and it doesn't exist at the same time. Now, what exactly does this mean? What exactly do I mean by this? It's just like this. It's understanding that in this reality, giving it to you straight and direct, in this reality, you, all of us, are under the illusion of what we call free will. We have the ability to make choices, but we don't necessarily have free will. You know what I'm saying? And with this understanding of us having the ability to make choices, but not actually having free will, you will be able to free your mind and free your mind to be able to release yourself of emotional bondage and feel the joy of life and experience the joy and the happiness and the bliss of life because you have the understanding of the truth of reality. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it in this life is that people suffer because they either don't understand the truth or because they reject the truth. But we're going to get more into that the longer that we go into the video, you dig? Now, free will exists and doesn't exist at the same time, meaning one must understand that, for example, earlier today I went to the gym. And when I went to the gym, before I went to the gym, I put my shoes on to go to the gym, right? And in putting my shoes on, I got a whole bunch of shoes. I don't only just have one pair of shoes, right? And there's a whole bunch of different options of shoes that I have to wear. But ultimately, I chose one pair of shoes to put on. Now, this is a great example of exactly my entire premise for this video. And this isn't going to be a long video either, because it's just like this. I have the choice to choose whatever shoe that I want to choose, right? To put on my feet. That's the choice that I have, or the illusion of free will, the illusion of choice. But at the same time, inevitably, I was going to put something on my feet. You see what I'm saying? Inevitably, something was gonna go on my feet, whether it be a pair of sneakers or some motherfucking dress shoes, nigga. But ain't nobody wearing no dress shoes to the gym unless you like one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like a serial killer type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But freaking yeah, man. So that's that right there is a perfect example of the entire premise to this video. You feel me? That all of us, we are under the, say, illusion of having free will in this reality. A man will never experience what it's like to have a baby, to have a child, to be pregnant. A woman will never experience what it's like to be a man and, be fucking like a man fuck. You know what I'm saying? Women don't fuck. You know what I'm saying? Women get fucked. You dig what I'm saying? Men are the ones that do the fucking. A woman will never really experience what it's like to do the fucking. Now I understand you may be like a dyke type shit. You may be on your dyke and shit, and you may put a little strap on and do all that stuff. But that's not real. Obviously, that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the real shit. The real shit is when you actually a man, and you know what I'm saying, and it's just not only the fucking, but it's also just the overall feeling that you get as a man when you just have all them cheeks and. But anyways, all right, back on topic. It's things like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like there is what we call free will is really just the ability to make choices. And with this understanding that I'm about to fully elaborate on, you will be enlightened and you will gain a lot of wisdom for your life in this reality. What we call free will is really just the ability to make choices. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, every single day that you live, you only live one day at a time. You only walk one leg at a time. You only live one day at a time. You only breathe one breath at a time. You only live one day at a time. You dig? Every single day that you live, what you consider to be your life is the time that you, from the time you wake up until the time that you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? For good, for the night, whatever. That window of time right there, essentially, that is what you call your life. You feel me? That's what you call your life. That window of time of you being awake and moving and doing things. And in that window of time when you're awake, you find yourself making a bunch of different decisions, a bunch of different choices in your reality. You dig? A bunch of different choices. And ultimately, these decisions, these choices are what create your life. And not only that, but that's just in the microcosm. In the microcosm, these different choices and decisions that you make every day, they create your life, your individual life. But in the grand scheme of things, your decisions and choices that you make, they also, if you ever seen like the movie The Butterfly Effect, you understand these different decisions and choices that you make, they impact other people, the collective as a whole. You see what I'm saying? The choices that people are making right now in an entirely different location, people that you don't even know, people you've never talked to or seen before, or anything like that. The choices that they're making right now as we speak are directly influencing and impacting you where you are. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Like, you think about it. You came into this world whenever you came into this world, whenever you were born. And but you came into a world that was already created. You feel me? I assume that most of the people that's watching my videos is between the ages of like maybe you like a teenager all the way until maybe like 50s or some shit like that. Like you like I assume that I don't got like 80, 90-year-old niggas watching my videos and shit. You feel me? So you're somebody who was born within the last 100 years. Within the last 100 years, you were born into a world that was already formed and already created. You see what I'm saying? And you, along with the other people that was born along with you and whatnot or whatever, you built on top of what was already the world that you came into. You dig what I'm saying? And that's essentially what we're all doing. The world that we're in today is way different than the world 1,000 years ago. Even it's way different than the world was 10 years ago. You dig what I'm saying? Like I'm 26. When I was born in 97, I was born in 1997. And from 97, from when I was born all the way till today, the world is a very different place. And that's only 26 years. Nigga, imagine 100 years. Imagine 1,000 years. Nigga, imagine 10,000 years. This is, it's an entirely different universe, nigga, in 10, you know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? But that's only based upon the different decisions, the different choices that people made when it came to this reality that they found themselves in, that we all find ourselves in. You dig? So getting back on topic, back to the premise that free will exists and doesn't exist at the same time. It's plain and simply understanding that every single day, your life, what you call your life, is simply a matter of different choices that you make. You feel me? But the choices that you make, in a way, are illusionary. Oh man, if you've seen the Matrix movie, I'm talking about not the original one, but the most recent Matrix movie that came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I think like 2, 3 years ago, whatever. If you've seen that movie, there's a part in the movie where this girl was given the red and the blue, where she went up to Morpheus and she was about to give Morpheus the red pill or the blue pill. Like she was like, choose a pill to Morpheus. She went up to Morpheus. She was like, choose a pill, red pill or blue pill. Choose one. And she was like, oh, the red pill is the truth, but the blue pill is gonna put you back into the matrix. And then in response to that, Morpheus was like, oh, so I can't remember what exactly he said, but I'm paraphrasing. Morpheus was like, oh, so do I really have a choice? Something like that. I think he was like, do I really have a choice? Like, I'm either choosing the truth or the illusion, the lie. Like, obviously, I'm gonna choose the truth. I'm not gonna choose the lie. I'm not gonna purposely choose the lie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Morpheus was like, do I really have a choice? And then the girl was like, she said the coldest shit ever. She said the coldest shit in response. She was like, no, because the choice is an illusion. This is the most recent Matrix movie I'm talking about. She said, Morpheus said once again, he said, do I really have a choice? And the girl said, no, because the choice is an illusion. Now, what exactly did she mean by this? What exactly did she mean by that? Plain and simply, it's understanding. It's just like this. Ultimately, there's going to come a time where we all die, for example. And everything that you do inevitably, it doesn't necessarily matter what you do. You feel me? Ultimately, that time is going to come where you're going to be you either gonna die in some type of accident, you either gonna get sick, or your ass gonna be some wrinkly motherfucker with gray hair and shit, and then some decrepit old nigga, and then you're gonna die like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You dig? Like inevitably that's gonna come. Or a better example is like, let's say consciousness, let's say spirituality, let's say consciousness, right? Ultimately, you know what? I'm gonna use an example for my own life. Me, I grew up in the church, Catholic shit. Like I went to Catholic school. My family had me going to church every Sunday and shit. But from the time I was like 8 years old, I never fuck with the religion ever. Like I never, it was never something I was ever interested in. But being a child, of course, a nigga is forced into doing this shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like a nigga forced. So it ain't whatever. Right. So I'm in this shit, right? And ultimately, there was gonna come a time because I always had this kind of consciousness, but it just wasn't developed. It wasn't refined until I became an adult. You feel me? And what I mean by I always had this consciousness was like is like I remember, like I said, being 7, 8 years old, never fucking with a religion, and then I remember being 16 and just always questioning like this God shit, like what is God, like all this different stuff. You feel me? And stuff like that. Ultimately, there was gonna come a time when my consciousness, when I came into consciousness, I've been saying, well, came into consciousness, I should say. You feel me? But besides that, that's just one example. Or another example to explain what the girl meant in the movie is like free will and free will being an illusion is just understanding like, yo, in this reality, when you go, you have to work out. You know what I'm saying? You have to be healthy. You have to work out. It's non-negotiable. It's something that you don't have a choice. You feel me? You don't have a choice at all. If you don't work out, if you don't eat a healthy diet, inevitably what's going to happen to you is you're going to run into some type of issues. And it's really inevitable. You feel me? Like you could like there's some people who don't work out and eat whatever and they go their life kind of unscathed, right? But at the same time though, 9 times out of 10, those people they ain't running 5-minute miles and they not in the best of like fitness levels and stuff like that. But talking about just most people, inevitably you have to work out. You have to work out your body. You have to run. You have to stretch. You have to lift. You feel me? You have to eat a relatively healthy diet because if not, inevitably, most people, inevitably, you're going to run into some type of issue. Either that issue, whether it be disease or whether it be some type of muscular issue, muscle tears and shit, or freaking just low energy or just mental. There's you're going to run into some type of issue inevitably if you do not take care of your health, if you don't take care of your mind, body, soul. You feel me? It's things like this, like that are just examples of what we look at as free will and free choice, whatever being illusionary. You dig what I'm saying? Or knowledge, for example. Like inevitably, you have to acquire certain experience, certain knowledge in order to know how to do most things, in order to know how to do a lot of stuff in the world, in order to know how to build a lot of stuff in the world. You feel me? And if not, then you're gonna be just some ignorant motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Now, of course, you could rely upon your natural talents that you came into the world with. If you've always been a good singer, good rapper, something like that, you could always lean on that. You feel me? But ultimately, if you don't acquire knowledge, then 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be some ignorant motherfucker. You're going to be a person that runs into a lot of difficulty in life. If you don't acquire higher understanding when it comes to relationships, your own emotions, you know what I'm saying, the emotions of other people, whatever, ultimately you're going to run into certain types of issues. You feel me? You don't even, none of us, we don't even have a choice on whether we can breathe air or not. It's either you breathe or you die or you don't live. Like there isn't a choice to it. What we're living in is the illusion of choice. Like you're able to make the choice, make the decision, but it's just like this. It's like it's like you're born to certain parents, born in a certain family, born into certain circumstances, and all of that stuff. And from a higher perspective of understanding yourself to be God, understanding a higher spiritual perspective, it's like, oh, I put myself here. Oh, I did this to myself. And that is true. But you gotta understand still though, when you look at it from the lower level of awareness, the ego level of awareness type of thing, that you are here in this reality and you're put into certain circumstances, situations around people, places, and things that on the surface level seem to be completely out of your control as to why and how you're there. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? And you find yourself experiencing certain traumas, experiencing certain whatever, different types of things that ultimately build your character, build or I should say, yes, build your character, but also imprint upon your consciousness different things. You feel what I'm saying? Donald Trump was born to rich parents. His father was was a motherfucking billionaire, some shit like that, and he was. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't reading all type of book. Nigga wasn't reading. Nigga Donald Trump wasn't reading Think and Grow Rich, for example. His dad gave him $1 million and said, "Go do some work." You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Like it's things like that versus there's other people in the world who were born like me. I was born to a single mother. I lived in an apartment that had roaches running through that motherfucker and all that. You dig what I'm saying? Like that was my upbringing. That was my personal experience that I had growing up. That was what I experienced growing up as a child. You feel me? Was that in my control? Yes and no. Yes and no type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? Yes and no. It's things like this. Now, I want to explain to you the great wisdom that there is in understanding all of this. That great wisdom is this. It's understanding when you understand the truth of reality, being that there is free will and that there isn't at the same time, meaning, for example, when it comes to you putting on your shoes before you go out, you have a choice as to what shoes you want to put on, but inevitably you're going to put something on your feet. Or you may decide to go walk outside barefoot, but inevitably it's either you put something on your feet or you don't put something on your feet. You feel what I'm saying? Inevitably, there is no real choice there. It's like the illusion of choice. It's like you're picking from a bunch of different options but inevitably you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. Now, the great wisdom in understanding this is like this. When you understand this entire understanding that there is free will and that there isn't at the same time, you're able to free your mind by understanding that literally all life is really is just a matter of choice and decision. a matter of decisions. It's a matter of making the right choice. The Hindus call this dharma. The Hindus call this dharma. Dharma being meaning right action. Right action. Dharma meaning right action, meaning your dharma is different from mine. The right thing for you to do is different from the right thing for me to do. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The in your specific life, in your specific reality, there's certain decisions that inevitably you have to make. Certain choices inevitably that you must make, that you have to make, right? And the right choice for you may not be that same choice that you made that may be the right choice for you may not be the right choice for me. Something that's more general is working out. Working out is the right choice for everybody, really. You know what I'm saying? Working out will do nothing but give you benefits to your life. You feel me? That's one thing that is the right choice. But when you choose not to do so, inevitably, for the most part, you run into a lot of issues in your life. You feel me? You end up when people who don't work out, they usually are not as attractive as people that do. Usually you're not as healthy as people that do. You're not as energetic as people that do. You're not as conscious, health conscious, I should say, as people that do. Like, there's nothing but benefits to working out, for example. So for everybody, this will be an example of like the right choice to make. You dig? But when it comes to you, your subjective life, when it comes to your own personal life, the right choice for you to make is a matter of you having the consciousness, having the awareness, the grander awareness of things, the grander consciousness when it comes to your life and understanding that I am God, understanding that I am that I am. You feel what I'm saying? You have to get to the understanding that I am that I am. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be able to look yourself in the mirror, sit down by yourself when you're just chilling, whatever, and understand that that awareness that is aware that you're thinking, that awareness that is aware of all the different things that's happening around you, that is your I amness, that is your true self. You feel what I'm saying? That transcends this reality, that transcends all of this. That is that I amness, that true self, that is you, that is beyond life and death, that is beyond what you call human, that is beyond what you call yourself, whatever your name is watching this video. You see what I'm saying? So when you get to the understanding that I am that I am, that I am God, I am Jesus, nigga, I am Jah, I am Buddha, I am Krishna, I am Shiva, I am Tahuti, I am Jah, I said that already, I am Allah. You feel me? I self, Lord and Master, I am Allah. When you get to that understanding and you operate in life from that understanding, then you're able to see the different choices, see the different things that are to do or that there are for you to do in your life. And you're able to make the right choice in the moment, as the moment is the only thing that exists in the moment. And then you consecutively stacking the right choices on top of the right choices on top of the right choices more and more and more inevitably leads to what you call harmony in your life. You see what I'm saying? It leads to a harmonious life. It leads to you getting the things that you want to get. Because the thing about it is that in this world, all things come from the mind. Everything is simply a thought. You feel me? Everything in this world, everything in this room, a smaller example, everything in this room that I'm in right now, where I'm making this video at, everything in here came from the mind of another person. You feel what I'm saying? Even my own self, even you. came from the mind of somebody that was your parents, whether it was conscious or unconscious, whether they consciously chose to have you or unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Your dad hit it and quit it. Get over it, nigga. Some of us, that's what it was. Get over it, nigga. Some of us use accidents. Get over it, my nigga. Get over the fact that some of us came into this world based on your dad, seen your mom, saw she had the fat ass, said, "Damn, she bad as fuck, nigga." Damn, pulled up on your mom, said what he had to say just to hit, and then when she said, "Oh, I'm pregnant," that nigga said, "Got a blast," Jimmy Neutron type shit, and left. But she chose to keep the baby. That was you. You know what I'm saying? Just get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. That's the reality for some of us. Get over it. Get over it, nigga. Get over it, nigga. Get over it. Get over it. Now, back on topic. Free your mind from the emotional bondage that you find yourself in your life when it comes to the circumstances and situations that you find yourself in. You see what I'm saying? And understand that all the different circumstances and situations that you find yourself in, inevitably you got there by the same thing, by choice, by decision. You feel what I'm saying? Everything in life is a matter of choice, a matter of decision. And the fact that you're watching this video, inevitably something led you to hear these words in order for you to enlighten yourself to the truth of this reality. Enlighten yourself a little bit more so that you're more conscious of the decisions that you make. You're more conscious of the choices that you make, and you're able to be that conscious creator. You're able to truly realize God. You feel what I'm saying? Because you must understand all of us are God. But the thing about it is that the version of God that I am is different from the version of God that you are. I'm the version of God that is handsome as fuck, strong as fuck, extremely intelligent, that nigga, and very wise when it comes to my spiritual understanding of things, and has a high level of consciousness and stuff like that, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. And the version of God that you are is what it is. You may be a person that's a carpenter. You may be very talented when it comes to building houses and shit. Nigga, I don't know how to build a house. You know what I'm saying? You may be a person that's very talented at when it comes to singing. You feel what I'm saying? You may be able to hit that high note. I can't hit no high note, nigga, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You may be a person that's very talented when it comes to whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? All of us have our own individual gifts and talents that we brought into this life. But the thing about it, though, as well, is that a lot of times we find ourselves making the decision not to value the gifts and talents that we came into this life with. Yeah, dig what I'm saying? I gotta say that shit one more time. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta say that shit one more time, and you know what's gonna rhyme. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That all of us, we came into this world with certain gifts and talents. But the thing about it is that a lot of us find ourselves not valuing the gifts and talents that we came into this world with, and in turn, we find ourselves suffering. We find ourselves going through the vortex of thought called "I'm lost. What is my purpose?" and shit like that. When in reality, at all times, it's staring you right in your face. At all times, your purpose is right in front of your face. At all times, what you came here to do is what you're doing right now as we speak. You're living your purpose right now. Your purpose is that natural thing that you always find yourself doing, that natural thing that you're naturally talented at, that thing that you know you love doing, or those things, multiple of them, those things that are just naturally come easy to you. But not only that, but the things that you're highly interested in that it may be a little difficult for you, but that's just a sign that you those that area needs more refinement. You need to put more attention into that thing, into doing more of that thing. So you'll be able to truly realize the greatness that is in that area. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, know what I'm saying. I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dig what I'm saying. You gotta, you gotta put more attention into that area. Yeah, dig what I'm saying. Yeah, dig what I'm saying. Sip. Oh my God, I'm so wavy. I'm so handsome. I'm such a handsome ass nigga. I really love myself. I dead ass do. I'm a narcissist, 100%. I'm a narcissist, 100%. I'm a fucking demon. I'm a righteous demon, though. You feel me? Like, I'm really that motherfucking nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I really came into this world to be that nigga and to show the world not only that I'm that nigga, but to show the world how to be that motherfucking nigga themselves. You dig what I'm saying? By plain and simply understanding that you are that nigga at all times. You dig what I'm saying? You just gotta be that. You dig what I'm saying? Oh my God, you feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Say it 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? Woo. Yeah. Sip. But I don't think there's anything more to be said. Like I said, this isn't gonna be a long video. So with that being said, I hope I was able to truly express the understanding that we are living in this, say, this reality, this dream world that we created. Because understand once again that we are God. I am that I am. I am, I am, I am. The I am is your consciousness that I am. You dig what I'm saying? I am my consciousness. You dig what I'm saying? Is in this reality experiencing itself as all things. That I amness experiences itself as this phone. That I amness experiences itself as this bottle. That I amness experiences itself as these headphones. That I amness experiences itself as this Batman with a lion. You know what I'm saying? That I amness experiences itself as this man that you find yourself listening to. That I amness expresses itself as this bookcase in the back of me. This I amness expresses itself as this chair that I am sitting on. That I amness expresses itself as you that is watching this video. That I amness is the reality that we find ourselves in. All is all. All is all is all is all is all. Understand? So, with that understanding, free your mind from the different emotional traps and emotional bondage that you have placed yourself into, whether consciously or unconsciously. But with this understanding, you've gained a conscious understanding as to a deeper aspect of this reality that you find yourself in, for lack of a better term. And with that being said, peace be to the gods on earth. J. Ben's the light, to Huija, the Godhead. I'm out of here, man. Peace. Peace be to the